Welcome back, vinyl community. A couple days ago I was watching a video on Mazzy's channel, 30 non-audiophile great jazz albums. I thought it was an excellent video. I really agree with all the points that he was trying to make in regards to this audiophile, limited run, 180 gram. You have to spend $40, $50, $60 to get a great sounding recording. Not the case. The two greatest mastering engineers did their best work in the probably 70s and 80s. All of those recordings are all analog, which we associate with audiophile, so you can't go wrong with most of those recordings. So I've chosen 15 non-audiophile great jazz albums that I'd like to show you this evening, or this morning, or whenever you're watching. First album is the Chuck Mangione Quartet on Mercury Records. Chuck is a Eastman School of Music graduate, brilliant composer, plays the flugelhorn, piano. This is an amazing sounding album. Ron Davis was the drummer on this album. Phenomenal drummer, and the recording really brings out his excellent playing. You can really hear the interplay between his ride cymbal and what he's doing with his hi-hat cymbal, his ghost sticking on his snare, his rolls. I know exactly how far or how close to the rim he is. He's just a phenomenal player. Again, a great sounding recording. You'll enjoy this album. And all of these albums can be had for under 20 bucks. Where I live, these albums are so plentiful, you find them for $3, $4, $5 every day of the week. The next album, John Coltrane and Johnny Hartman on MCA Impulse. It's part of a reissue series from 1980. Of course, all analog. Sounds very good. The music's beautiful. Again, these can be had for under 20 bucks. George Benson, another player who really doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Body Talk on CTI. Funky jazz album. Really, really good sounding recording, on par with any audiophile pressing. Conducted and arranged by Alfred P Ellis. Yes, the co-writer of Cold Sweat. Arranged a bunch of James Brown's classic jams. Great album. Again, can be had cheap, 10, 15 bucks. Ella Fitzgerald sings the George and Ira Gershwin Songbook. Music arranged and conducted by Nelson Riddle. And this is part of the Bernard Buffet series. Nice gatefold on Verve. Really good sounding album. The next album is a 1977 repress of The Bridge by Sonny Rollins. I must play this album at least once a week. I adore this album. The music is great. It's just a special album. And again, you can get these for 15, 20 bucks. This is another album from that MCA Impulse reissue series from 1980. Dear John C. Elvin Jones. Phenomenal drummer. Great sideman. Good sounding album. Here Comes the Sun with My Lady, my woman, Nina. I love Nina Simone. She does a version of Just Like a Woman on this album. It wrecks me every time I hear it. This is a great sounding album. Night Song, Kenny Burrell on Verve. Great guitarist. Beautiful album. Another genius that's overlooked. Louis Armstrong, The Best Of on Audio Fidelity Stereolab Records. Nice sounding record. Al Di Meola, Across the Universe. I picked this up at my local music shop, in near mint condition. It was $15. This is a great album. It's an album full of Beatles covers. His guitar work is phenomenal. I don't know if this was a digital or an analog recording, but the sound is amazing regardless. Let's see. It was made in Germany. a real high quality affair here. It's a great album. This was a great series, these original jazz classics, and these have been steadily going up in value, but I think they're still a bargain, and the sound quality again is really, really good. This one is New Jazz Conceptions, Bill Evans. Ellington at Newport. This is an original 6i press. You can find these all day for $15 or $20. This is one of the greatest live recordings you will ever hear. This is up there with James Brown live at the Apollo 1. Just a phenomenal record. Diminuendo and crescendo in blue. For 10 minutes, these motherfuckers swing like you wouldn't believe. You can hear the crowd just going crazy, having a wonderful time, clapping, screaming. This is an album that you have to listen to. I have the MoFi pressing, and that's great, but this original is no slouch. The sound quality is very good. Miles Davis, Directions. Lots of unreleased recordings from 1970 to 1980. Nice 2-album set. Picked this one up a couple months ago for $12.99. Great value, great sounding album, lots of good stuff. And the last two I'm going to show you are part of the Blue Note reissue series. Great titles, great sounding records, 2 LP sets. The first one is Andrew Hill, 1 for 1. And the second one is Paul Chambers and John Coltrane, High Step. Really good sounding albums. Nice photos. Take one out. Blue Note reissue label. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.